his armor and his sword and he had this heavy armor coming, and he was a man of war. And he's coming up against this David. He says, come closer to me, boy. Come. Come and I'll let the birds feast on your body. Get over here. And I will smack you with the back of my hand. And this David, who was light on his feet, and he would come to him, and the showdown would be at this valley right here. And he would come to him with his slingshot. This valley we are driving to right now. He'd go down to the river brook, which we're about to pass right now, the overpass, and he'd pick up 5 round stones. Maybe, look at those gazelles, right? Maybe those 5 stones represent the 5 books of Moses. And they were so round because of they're over and over and over and over again. They're read every year by the Jewish people. But all he would need is 1 stone. That would be the book of Genesis. The rest of them are a book of law. Genesis has the whole plan set forth, the 7 days of creation. He'll take that stone and he'd come up to that giant. He'd sling that stone and he'd smack him right between the eyes. And he would lose his balance and fall back, and he would lose his consciousness for a few seconds, and that was more than enough than David needed. And he would run up to that giant and chop off his head with his own sword and raise up that head. And all of the Israelites will see that, and they'll be like, oh! And all of the Philistines will see that, and they'll be like, huh? Oh no! And they would start running back, while the Israelites would be full of courage by now, charging down the hills, and they would chase those Philistines back where they came by, killing many of them on that day.